All right, Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Got a seat back here from a hurricane deck boat. This is the wraparound seat back. It fits around the corner of the inside of the boat. Maybe I'll put a picture up there of a hurricane deck boat, but you know why they call it a hurricane? Because it's a disaster. That's a funny joke. But anyways, this is the board that they use. I think it's a polycarbonate, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody does know what this stuff is, but it's horrible to work with because it gets brittle, it cracks, and it's hard to put staples in it after it starts getting brittle like this. So you got to go back and try to repair this, staple this together with some little staples, and you have to hold the gun exactly perfectly square to the material or they bounce off and you get this little hooked end bent up there. And this is the staples that were in it when I got it. I didn't do these, but I know how this happens. See all those little hooked staples, those bounced off because you have to have that gun perfectly 90 degrees. And oh, another little trick is if you put a piece of cardboard on there, a little piece of like poster board, the paper will soften the staple blow a little bit so that it doesn't bounce. It goes in a little slower and pushes in. And I know that sounds weird, but yeah, it works. But then you can't have cardboard in your boat. But it's handy to use in the tucks. I don't have the other seats with the tucks, the rolls in them, but yeah, the polycarbonate, that's why these seats are so hard to do. You got to, a lot of times, just replace the whole thing. You got to cut new board. You got to get all these holes lined up perfect so that it'll go back on the hooks. And you want to use a light 1/4 inch or lighter board. I think this isn't even 1/4 inch. I don't think it's probably maybe 3/16. I guess I could measure it. Oh, another thing you hate to see is this job doesn't have any of it, but the last job I did, some upholstery people will just go through and they'll cut the cover off like this, and they'll just leave all this. They'll pull out maybe a couple of the high big bump staples, sometimes even not even that. They'll just go right over this. They'll pull a new cover over this and they'll staple through this or try to staple through it, and all this stuff will be bumped up underneath there. And somebody's out in front of my house beeping. Who the heck is this?